Checking, checking. Audio check. Seems good enough to me. I am streaming a little later in the day, but not super late to the point where it's a late night stream. Last time I played, I started to, I guess I got annoyed first, and then the annoyance disappeared, and I just started to get bored. Like, I tried to explain it in the description of the video. But it's kind of hard for me to explain it properly without sounding like it's like a massive excuse. But it is something that happens to me when I play games. Is that sometimes I will just get bored if I'm like stuck on a part for too long. I forgot this guy exists. If I get stuck on a part for too long, I will just get gotta get back to myself. Instinct. They gotta line up, 3, 2, 1, go! Instinct! Power! Oh shit, my soul! Alright, now that we got that power! Instinct! Instinct up. That was a failed instinct. Instinct up. Okay, then power. I'm gonna just power throw it instinct. Why? Let's fucking do it. I walked backwards by accident. This is the only thing I can do. Instinct! Instinct! You gotta power through it with the instinct. You gotta power through it with the... Oh, whoa. I fell. Instinct. You gotta power through it with the... I got stuck. Instinct didn't help there. But we got this. Absolute power! Oh, got some. Instinct. Fuck the forehead. absolutely horrific of me. No brain cells there. No power there. See, I got more energy today. I don't know. I got more energy inside my DNA today. I'm feeling good about it. I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you're dead. Boom. Another one. Wings. Burst up. Wings. Burst. Whoa, hey! My connectivity disconnected for a second. That wasn't cool. My game. Console connectivity to my controller. I just gotta let the instinct ride. Stuck. Big sad. Why am I going before it even lands? Like, the thought process is negative. You know. Big no brain. Oh no! I got stuck! I can teleport out of here at any one time, so just remember that. I'm teleporting out. Nah, one more try. We gotta. That's upsetting. Fine. Alright, what else was I doing? First, how am I gonna use her?
Oh boy, oh boy.
GG! Here's an egg.
Starring Really? Chisana Patnelu.
Alright. Yeah, I learned that's what the eggs are for. I guess I can always head back up to the crystal region through there, too. Don't know why I decided to take the long way. But, besides that, I need to head down here. Where did I face... No, I need to go to the Ancient Basin. The Ancient Basin is where it's at. Okay, so I need to head to the Ancient Basin anyway, so I'm gonna go to the Palace Grounds place. Unless I forgot to unlock that, which is highly likely. Is it the hidden station? It's gotta be the hidden station. Yeah. What else was I trying to get? Corpse in white armor. I can smack it, which I'm gonna do in a bit. But for now, I'm going to go all the way here. Head down, and I want to go down here first. Still takes me 2 hits. I just want to kill 2 more of the brethren. Oh, okay. Okay. Brothers! Okay. Go on up. Okay. No. I'm gonna tell you for a fact, right now there's like no brain cells going behind my head. No! Well, as I said, nothing going on. The one thing is, what sucks is that I'm not going to be surprised by the bank lady. Yes, I already know the bank lady disappears if I give her enough money. Although you can find her later on somewheres. I don't exactly know where. But you can find her and you can take back the money by hitting her shell. So I mind my cat. They ate their food really quick. Even though they didn't need to. Now they just want more. But it's too early for feeding. Until around 8. But he's impatient. He's being very impatient today. I don't know why. There's a lot of impatience in this one. Why did I even do that? Okay. trying to do that strat, you know, the hit burst, but I don't know. I'm not that quick. I've always been like sucky with rhythm games and stuff like that. Really, game? Come on. You know I did up. Fuck. Honestly. What the fuck was that? It knows I pushed up. I just didn't want to set my input. Alright, got them all. Okay. And now I just need to get out of here. Because I don't think there's any more balloon things here. I've done mostly everything I can do in the Abyss except for that thing on the bottom left, which might be the bad ending or something. Because I know there's like, what, 30 different endings to the game? Yeah, but I got everything there. All that's left is just the crystal folk. Far down below us, beneath the kingdom, the air grows stiller and a sense of emptiness pervades. Can life flourish down here? Down there? If so, I will hunt it. It's back, I guess. I need that the Trader Lord decided to actually take it in. So I need to find where do I find infected balloons? Is the infected balloon the thing that I can't do anymore? It might have been... Oh yeah, it was these guys that I can't do anymore. Wait. Hold up. There's a part above you that requires monarch wings? Great, now I gotta head back there? Oh. Sorry, I didn't even know. I thought like legit, because the what is it, the wiki said that you could no longer do it, but then I saw a Reddit post saying that apparently you can find it above the You'll find them above the... Oh yeah, I wanted to do that too. I almost forgot. So apparently, according to that post, I should be able to find them here. One more. Who knew that Reddit didn't lie? Let's go, Reddit! Yeah! That's another entry done! Finally, the infection creeping through the kingdom's dead veins. Does it have a mind? Does it produce soul? Is it truly alive? No. Alright, so pretty much the only things left are just the bosses and that crystal thing that I just said. Dang it, didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna head back to the crystal region. The right way. Okay, but before I head back to the crystal region, I'm gonna go do this palace grounds thing. I guess I'll go to maybe the resting grounds. So that I can get a bench that's close by. That way I can just bench back. In case I die. Oh yeah, let me check my audio. Audio check. Good. Audio still sounds good. Twitch's connection to Microsoft is still working well. Which I cannot believe Steam is coming in to try and just, like, completely ending any need for an Xbox. What? Okay. Fine. I guess I won't do that right now. Fantastic. Love to have wasted my time. Alright. So I'm gonna head to Dirt Mouth then. I'm gonna go up to the crystal region again. I also kind of want to fully... I feel like I'm missing a section in the crystal region. I do not know if I'm wrong or right here. I could be wrong, could be right. Who knows? I really should be streaming at this time usually, because I got a lot more... For some reason, a lot more energy, despite the fact that usually I would have more energy in the morning, and then, like, midday to late day, I would just be, like, tired. Because of work. This is a sucky thing, but you know. That's life. Well, who knows? A sign, an early sign of a medical condition that I just don't know about, that I might find out about when I'm in my 50s, and I'll be like, ah, dang it, I should have gotten that figured out earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Forgot I couldn't grab this before. King's Idol, another one. Okay, I know the shop. I've seen the shop plenty of times, by the way. I know it exists. I've seen other people walk to the shop. It's in the city. It's in the city. I just don't know exactly where in the city. Every single time I look at like videos and then they show them going to that shop, I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. Where's that at? And then I find out that I don't know where it's at. Oh my god, I couldn't think. I couldn't do the thing. I went way too early. I was too low. I'll heal up here. Boom. Finally done with it. See progress. Go fuck up. Let's go. That's progress. That's movement. Damn, I forgot about this thing. Go. Okay. Back up. That got a lot more energy. Like, I don't know. I don't know where this energy coming from. Maybe I'm doing crap now. Got no crack around here. It literally looks like there's something above this area. Like there's a huge section missing. I might head to the Crystal Peak and do a dash up. Oh yeah, there's still this. How did I get there? Oh yeah! This is one of those areas in which I couldn't go down. So I'll put the rest in the bank, have the lady disappear. It's another rancid egg for the books. That's what we love to see. Gotta heal up. Go up. I got energy in it. I cannot sing a song because if I do, for some reason, even just saying the lyrics of a song might get you fucked. Wait. I could probably, like, find a way to die there and then use a burst up. Okay, these are the 6 dudes I gotta beat. That's 2. Jerk. I don't know why, but every single time I say jerk, I think about that one clip of Aladdin doing a weird crossover with Hercules and him just saying Jerkules. And Hercules just ready to immediately take a body. Let's not forget how strong Hercules is, even in skinny form. I need just 2 more. Is this here? Did I already figure out why that was here? Oh, I guess maybe it's for those speedrunners or whatever. Alright, so I want to go this way and I want to I want to dirsh up. 1. Oh, that was it. Sweet. I kind of forgot that this area is a weird parkour zone. Oh, so it just sends me down immediately. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time and effort. Wow, I have not felt more like I've wasted my time than now. Heading back down, I guess. The dirt now. Realistically, what would be next? What's the most viable place to go to following this? Okay. What would be the next place to go to? Like, seriously. Alright. I can now conclude that I'm 90% sure that I'm completely done with the Crystal Peak. I'm also 90% sure that I'm done with the Howling Cliffs. Green Path, I do not know. There's a lot of space there, but I think I'm done here. I mean, I can, I guess, run around to the, dude who's here, the Nail Master dude, and I guess talk to him and maybe get an item for that or something, but I don't know. Because I'm now the original Nail Master's student now, I guess. I know the ultimate nail arts. I guess besides... I really don't want to fight him again. I guess I'll give him a few more shots. See, first I'm gonna head to Queen Station. Go to Queen Station, and I'm going to give the lady there my Geo. Because as of this moment, actually, wait, no. Instead of doing that right now, I actually want to go to. I'm looking it up. Because I know I've been there before. Yeah, I've been to I know I've been to that room before, but I don't know where the hell I go. Yeah, I've been here. I've been here. I know where I am. I know where I'm going. Don't worry about it. We're going up. Alright. I knew it. I knew I've been there before. Because I don't know if I can buy anything from that guy or not. Because if it's only selling things to him, then I won't. Like, maybe I'll sell now. I don't know. No, I don't need to. I don't need to sell anything right now. Selling stuff now would be foolish. God, my throat's slightly sore. Nothing. I'm assuming, possibly. I'm hoping not strep throat, because that would just suck. I haven't had that shit since I was a child. This is one of those situations where you wake up with a sore throat and you hope it's one of those sore throats that go away. Sadly for me, did not go away.
son? Yeah.
This is stupid. I'm searching for rare items. Collection is mine. Still, I imagine you come across. Okay, fair deal. Oh, so it's just me selling shit to him? I don't need to do that right now. Wait, do I get anything from selling things to him besides Geo? I don't think I do. I think I just sell shit to him. I could just sell something to him, I guess, and just see.
Velmi Artred.
Do you speak English?
Kachael Liasoki. Velmi Artred.
No, he doesn't. Velmi art. Alright, to Bank Lady, I guess. I mean, is it smart to get rid of Bank Lady? Then again, I haven't really used her at all. Like, I put 100 in her, and that was it. And yes, I say in her, because it's in her shell. You know, seeing his movement tech kind of make me look smooth. Like I am playing this game. Like I am a beast. Ding 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 ding. Alright, Queen Station. Let's get rid of that lady. Just be like, oh, lady. I wish to use your services for the bank. I hope you're not gonna rip me off. Buddy, you're still here. The one thing is, I fear that if I defeat this final dreamer, that I can no longer do anything else. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. I gotta hope not.
That's you, Geo.
Deposit.
Geo, Kalala.
Goodbye then. Stay safe.
That's you, Geo. Geo, Kalala.
My audio is starting to crackle in my own ear. But it's good on stream, so that's G. Wait, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, because I might have been a little bit more annoyed. I guess because I did a, like, way too late of night stream for me. Like, it's not like that's super late for me. Like, 9 to 10 is not super late. Like, I usually like to be to bed by maybe 11 to 12. Gone now. Okay, my headset is starting to, like, disconnect from my Xbox. Don't know why. My controller just started shaking. Okay, so keep going now. Oh, showing that was a fake sign, fake building. Where to next? I'm really at the end of it all, right? There's still this B area I have no idea how to get into. Like, it doesn't look like there's a single path available here for me to take. Like, I don't know. The only thing I do know is that there's still this dude I gotta face. Which I'm gonna do, I guess. And I hate my life doing it. But I will be right back. Alright, I return. Jesus. We back. Oh, snap, it's been a minute since I've had a chat bot pop in. I thought I would want chat bots to pop in, but it's just been a minute. There are many ways, persuasion, there are many modes, okay. Oh yeah. Over. Okay, let's give him a fair shot. This time we're gonna really focus up. RNG, more like RNG. Wowza, what's up? Slam down. Hit him. Ah! Oh. No! Maybe that's how I get into the comfy room, the pleasure room. Is it called the pleasure room? The comfy pleasure room or whatever it is, the cushion area. With the lady. Damn. I failed champion. Huh. Can I just get up there? Is this cheating? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to enter the boss room. Okay. Let's see if I can break that. No! I'll give it one more shot, and then I'm gonna run away. This might be a one skill check I don't think I'll even be able to do. Unless I look up a proper tutorial on how to beat this guy. Ah, I passed the wrong way. I think I got it. I think I might have it. There might be some brain cells tingling. The spark has grown. I can see the opening thread. I got it. Oh, boy, I didn't have 1 HP! I got it. I finally got it. My brain has finally concluded it is beatable. I am no longer bored. The RNG check no longer exists. I legit think it was just because I was very tired yesterday. I just saw this and it's just a pure RNG check. Jump. Dash. Jump. Okay, buddy. I walked into that. Jump. 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 Dodge. I dodged right into it. Alright, I got it. I got it. I'm a lot more sporadic right now. Don't even know why. Legit think that's... can't even speak. Whew. I mean, it's a Saturday evening. It's the day I'm off. Come on, do your big jump. I know you want to. Damn. I mean, I understand it now. Feel a lot better about this fight now, honestly. It's a fight you can't heal in. I mean, technically, I guess you can, but only during very specific sections of the fight. Damn. I see that it is winnable. It is a winnable fight. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I mean, maybe I said it yesterday? I might have said it yesterday. Where I think right now I have... Yeah, I got 25 followers, so... on Twitch. I guess I say thank you all. I know it's not a lot of people. That was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. That was very stupid of me. Oh my god, what am I doing? Trying to like think about what I want to say while also doing this fight at the same time, and that is just not mixing. I need like, I need my full brain power just for this fight for some reason. Even though it's not a, I mean, no, it is a challenging fight. I can't even say it's not a challenging fight. It is a challenging fight. Especially for somebody as inept as me. Dash, 1, 2. Dash, 1, 2. Jump, jump, dash, 1, 2, 1. Timing. This thing is tanky. All I need to do is just get it to its slam, 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 slam phase. You know, when it starts like hitting left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. it'll drop a bunch of those rocks, and I know I'm supposed to hit those rocks into them, and it'll deal a decent chunk of damage. Uh-oh. There's like no thought process behind it right now. I got it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling better about it. Every time I die, I grow. Took me a little less than an hour to beat the other dream dude. Timing everything terribly. One hit, GG. Put no read. I heard no fat lady. Let me check my audio. Audio check. No! The audio's dying! That's so annoying! Oh, why? Why is the connection so terrible? Why can't Microsoft just do something right for once? I can't progress like this. Alright, fine. Fuck you. In the words of that NASA show that isn't a NASA show that has Steve Carell in it, fuck Microsoft. That's so annoying. Oh, why can't they just have proper connection? I mean, yes, I have an Elgato, but the problem is it does not connect properly with my laptop. I just do not think I have the right connection ports. Hold on, let me check. I saw a video about like what port colors I need, but none of them have a color, so I can't tell. I'm hoping it's a USB Type-C. It's supposed to be a USB, the Elgato thing that I have, it came with a USB Type-C cable. Or is it Type-C? Type-3? Whatever it's called. Bud! What? Like, I decided to give him his food early. Because honestly, it was kind of annoying me that he was meowing. It's not super early, but I know what he was gonna do anyway. Like he likes to do. He sniffs his food, pretends to bury it because, you know, cat instinct, bury the food so that no other predators can even notice the food before he's ready to eat it, and then he eats it like an hour or two later. This is what he likes to do. This is what he loves to do. And now, he's bugging me, because maybe he wants to eat it now, and I mean, this is something I accidentally did. I know my voice is choppy right now, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Something that you should know if you are a cat owner or want to be cat owner, you can accidentally Pavlov your cat during mealtime. You know, like Pavlov dog? You know, ding ding it. I might have accidentally Pavlov my cat because time won't start eating his food until I'm petting him. Like, I had to pet him about 10 times before he wants to eat his food. I mean, if nobody else is home, he'll eat his food, obviously, but if somebody is home, he wants so desperately for somebody to just be there, pet him 10 times, and then he'll start eating. But if you leave before you pet him 10 times, he will stare you down and won't touch his food. So you have to pet him exactly, not exactly 10 times, but 10 times or more, and then he'll start eating it. And then you can step away. Like, maybe it's just a social thing, but I've been doing that since he was young. Not exactly the 10 times thing. I've only done the 10 times thing for the past maybe 6-7 months. Ugh. Just saying those two numbers together pisses me off more than anything else. This is a tangent real quick tangent before I say my thank yous and goodbyes. I am an avid hater of that 6-7 thing. So much. Like, yes, it's the equivalent of the 69, 420, you know, those funny numbers for, I guess, Gen Z and Millennial, if you want to use those terms. Which I guess are, you know, terms that we use. And that, you know, for Gen Alpha, it's 6-7, but it's just... I hate it with a passion. I don't know, I just do. I hate it with a passion. Something about it just annoys me. Alright. But other than that, like, I apologize that I'm ending this stream early. Wait. Nah, it's still glitching. Alright, never mind. I thought the audio started to fix itself up, because if it did, I would just go right back into the game. Alright, but I will say, like, I guess I'll do a 25 follower milestone here. You know, thank you all for, I guess, helping me reach this. I guess technically if I wanted to be affiliated with Twitch, I have basically most of the stuff I need. Let me just check. I think the only thing I need is just consistent viewers, and then I would be affiliated with Twitch. And then that's literally all. That's all it takes, by the way. For anybody who wants to become a Twitch streamer, all it takes to become a Twitch streamer and make money, I guess, is 25 followers, streaming at least 4 days a month, streaming for at least 4 hours a month, and having a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. Obviously, I have not. And I don't think I care about becoming an affiliate. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I mean, yes, technically I can make some sense off of it, but I don't think I care. Because then that means, what, I'm gonna have to get, like, I gotta be nice to Twitch? I can't talk shit about it or something? Like, nah. I don't want that. I want to be able to talk shit about Twitch if I wanted to. I want to be able to talk shit about literally every corporation that is absolute dog shit, and when they do shit actions, I want to say that they have done very shit actions, like Amazon, which owns Twitch. Like, I forgot what Amazon did, but Amazon did something that kind of annoyed me. I forgot, because it's been a minute, but... Oh yeah, it was the ads in Prime Video. That shit pissed me off. Like, absolutely infuriated me. Because, like, you're already paying... Like, I gotta say that for... Alright, I am gonna go on a rant. I'm gonna go on a rant even though I know my audio is glitching. I hate that my audio is glitching right now, but this rant. Rhyme Style made a video about this, like, not too long ago, like, I think a week or two ago, about the, streaming platforms. The video streaming platforms. Like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, which I guess is now just Max, and Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and how they keep on increasing the prices, giving us nothing in return for those increased prices, actually removing stuff, but still increasing prices, and not only that, giving us ads that are that you cannot skip. Note this, you cannot skip those ads. I tried watching Has Been Hotel, because I enjoyed the first season of Has Been Hotel. It wasn't the best story. Like, there was a lot of plot holes. It felt very rushed. But it was an enjoyable, like, contained story. And now Season 2 is out. Season 2 so far has been, in my opinion, it has more, like, story essence to it. But the songs have not slapped, in my opinion. Like, personally, I preferred the songs of the first season way over the songs of the second one. And they're doing about 2 to 3 songs per episode, while Season 1 only had 2 songs per episode. So, that's just my opinion on that whole thing. But I was watching it. But the problem that I had with it is that no matter what, it gave you 2 ads during the video. One in the beginning, or near the beginning, either when you immediately open the video, or maybe like a few minutes into the video. And I think the latest one I saw was like 10 minutes into the video. And then you had to watch a 30-second to a 2.5 minute ad long thing. Like, it's just literally ads. That's all it is. Multiple ads back to fucking back. Just there. And you can't skip them. You're forced to watch them. Otherwise, you can upgrade for an extra, what, like, I think $5 to $10 or something? Somewhere's around there, so I just don't have ads, even though there shouldn't be ads in the first place. Because why the fuck does Amazon Prime... Note this, Amazon, one of, if not the biggest corporations on the entire planet, tied with Microsoft, or Microsoft might be less. See, let me check. Let me make sure I'm not getting my facts wrong. Oh shit, Nvidia's getting up there. Alright. By revenue, Walmart's number 1, Amazon is number 2. But if we go by who is in the $1 trillion, Alphabet, aka Google, and Amazon. Amazon has 1.9 trillion in value. Yes, not all of that money is liquid for Amazon. But they are the biggest online marketplace where not only can corporate stuff be sold there, but also personal stuff can be sold there too. You become a seller on Amazon and get a price, which, by the way, every single object that is sold on Amazon, Amazon gets a cut. Which I don't know exactly what the cut is. I think it's about maybe 10% or something. What is the cut? I don't know what the cut is, but I don't really want to bother looking it up. But they are one of the corporations that do not need this ad bullshit like package. 100% should be removed. I can say that with 100% certainty, that shit should be gone. I hate it with a passion. Netflix as well, Disney Plus as well. I just hate that. Although on Disney Plus and Netflix, whenever I decide to get Netflix, which is rarely, for Netflix, I only buy the Netflix cards. I use the card for either a month or two, and then once that like amount runs out, I'm just like done for the time being. Really, I only buy it for moments on when I see there's maybe a show I want to watch on there or something, and that's it. Amazon Prime Video, I only get like, I mean, yes, Amazon Prime Video comes with Amazon Prime, which I have, which is nice, I guess, but it's just like too much. It really is too much, especially like, let me tell you, yes, I'm going on this rant. I don't care. I'm going on this rant right now because it's been pissing me off. Let me change my thing from Hollow Knight to just chatting real quick, because I am just chatting. And this shit's just gonna be up in the background. Let me check what is Netflix's prices right now. Netflix, get this, standard with ads, by the way, is $7.99. That's fine, I guess. $8, but guess what? If you want to remove $10 extra a fucking month to just remove ads. There's no other difference between standard with ads and standard besides it removes the ads. And you're spending $10 extra. And this is according to the Google AI overview. They might have increased prices. I don't know. $10 extra for ads gone. And if you want the premium, you gotta spend about $8, I guess, with tax. Because guess what? This is without tax. Which I think is stupid as shit. Like, I'm still gonna say this. I think the American way of doing taxes is stupid as shit. Like, the Europeans, Japanese, literally the rest of the fucking world has it right. Where when you buy an item, the tax is on the price tag. So you don't have to worry about doing the calculations if you brought the right amount of money or not. Especially when it comes to buying, like, things that cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. It's nice to know that, oh, if I buy a $1,000 thing, like, say it's $1,189.68 in Europe, you know, oh, so it's just that. I can bring this amount of money or use this amount of money, boom, I got this item. But in America, it'd be like, alright, so you're spending about $1,000 plus taxes. Like, the fuck that mean? Plus taxes. Just put it on the It's I know, I'm ranting about this, but it's something that's pissed me off for a minute. Cause like, it's stupid. It's dumb, and it's just a stupid tactic. It's the dumbass tactic of previously. The 99-cent thing was supposed to be like a trigger to the brain, being like, oh, I'm spending 1 cent less. This is a deal, this is a steal. And then the tax gets added on later on. But in modern day, I don't think I can find a single person who looks at like something that's $7.99 versus $8. Or like $8.23. Like, say if you find something that's $8.23, you know that's a full price. Or maybe a tick down price, it'll say sale on it. Like, no, but I don't see a single item and think, oh, $7.99, I'm getting a 1 cent deal off. I don't. And I don't think anybody else really does. Nobody I know does that. Nobody I know would look at an item and be like, ah, $7.99, psychologically that's cheaper, so I want to buy it. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. Let me see. Disney Plus prices real quick. Disney Plus. Disney Plus, basic with ads is $11.99. Their ad removal process is only $18.99. So instead of spending 10 extra bucks, you're spending $7 extra dollars. Think about that steal you get there. But why even have it in the first place? Disney is again another, nearing $1 trillion corporation? I mean, they have made some very, very terrible business decisions in the past, 10 years. Disney's net worth right now is... Oh yeah, because of their fucking terrible Yeah, the past 10 years for Disney... Not even 10 years. I will just say... No, actually, yeah, it's been 10 years. For most of Disney has been terrible. Do you think they deserve that type of money? No. The CEO of Disney has been doing a terrible job. They don't know what they're doing with their IPs. They're trying to cater to some, corporate entity that just is stupid as shit, BlackRock. But, they're doing a terrible job at catering to their actual fan base. To the non-investors, I guess. All they're trying to do is, the corporate mind is cater to the investors and we'll get money. But that's not what you're supposed to do. You have to cater to your fucking fan base and then you'll make money. And I'm not talking about no woke bullshit that some people decide to bring up for Disney, which is half and half true. It's a half truth. That woke bullshit is half true for Disney. They have made some terrible plays that do stick true to what some people complain about. But they've also just done some very terrible storytelling. Let's take the sequel series. I know I'm going on a rant. I'm going on a very terrible rant on this, but I gotta. It's been something that's been bugging me. And I'm doing it when my audio is shit, too. Is my audio fixed? Wait, is my audio fixed? Can I hop back in? Hold up, I might be able to go back in. Let me just check. Nope, never mind. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Twitch. Fuck you. Fuck Microsoft. Fuck Twitch. Fuck the connection just not working properly. I hear it on and off. Yeah, look at... it's so... What was I saying? I just mind-wiped myself for some reason. I was gonna go on a rant about something. Oh yeah, Disney and their terrible stuff, and why they do not deserve to have an ad program on their Disney thing, just because they're doing a failing job at keeping their business good. I mean, they're still making a lot of money from the toys. From the Marvel toys and the Disney toys. They're still making a lot of money from those, but they've been doing terribly in the last 10 years. Let's see. They did really well up until Endgame when it came to the movies and Marvel. Marvel was doing really well up until Endgame, and then everything after Endgame was just kind of a failure. Maybe because Stan Lee passed away, and then the quality control that Stan Lee was able to kind of hold on the business died with him, so it was just gone. But it just could have been better. And then Disney, Star Wars, has been terrible. First, they decided to get rid of literally all the novels, all the comics that came out before, all the stuff that like was previously existing besides the movies and the Clone Wars show. Not the original Clone Wars show, the afterwards Clone Wars show was just like gutted, essentially, just legends now. They're not actually part of the main universe. Or at least not part of the Disney universe. And it's not to say that every project that came out of Disney for Star Wars was terrible. Again, for me, like a lot of people hated Star Wars Rebels. I personally enjoyed Star Wars Rebels for what it had. It sure was kind of dumb in some points, but like later on in later seasons, Kanan was a fantastic character. Ezra became slightly better. Hera was kind of eh. The Mandalorian chick, which I forgot what her name was, like she was interesting in the beginning, and then all of a sudden the Ahsoka show, she was a Jedi, so I just don't get that. Honestly, I legit kind of thought that was stupid. Like, cause nowhere was it hinted that she had any Jedi powers. At least not like, not that I can remember. From all of Star Wars Rebels, not once did she use any Jedi powers or any Jedi-like techniques. The only thing she ever did was wield the Darksaber for a second. And that was it. So I don't know where that came from. But, like, everything else was fine about Star Wars Rebels. It had a decent story, had a great villain at the end. Honestly, all the villains were good. You had the Grand Inquisitor, which was an intimidating presence. I wasn't exactly a fan that he died so early on. Spoilers, I guess. I wasn't a fan that he died super early in the series. It was only like 3 seasons. But it did pretty well, I guess, on that front, because he was terrified of Vader and the failure. And then they ruined the Grand Inquisitor in that Kenobi show, which I will say that is an abomination to the Star Wars series. The entirety of the Kenobi show should just be erased. If you want my personal opinion, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't want this to go on too long. So I'll just say for Star Wars, what should stay and what shouldn't stay. Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2. Stay. Rebels, stay, obviously. Clone Wars stays, obviously. Movies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stay. 7 can stay if they change some stuff. Personally, I still say 7. What was it called? I forgot what it was exactly called. The 7th Star Wars movie that I just cannot remember the name of. I do think was a good movie. For most of it was an interesting cast, interesting changes. It was an interesting pace because none of the main cast was a Jedi at the moment. Like most of the movie, there was no Force users besides Kylo Ren. Like that was interesting. That was ooh. They're like ooh. And then they failed at the end because they. Like, still, I get it that some people are like, oh, but Kylo Ren was just killed his father, so he wasn't exactly there with the Force, but I still say, no matter what, like, a better way of telling that story is that Rey should have still lost to Kylo Ren in the beginning, and then got saved by the Millennium Falcon. And Chewie being pissed, because, again, Chewie just lost Han Solo. Like, I wanted to see a pissed off Chewbacca. Like, if you want my opinion, I literally wanted to see Chewbacca run up to Kylo Ren, like, in his pissed off state, and maybe even rip off an arm. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Because Wookiees are strong enough to rip off a human's arm, or I guess whatever they're called in in the Star Wars universe. Oh damn, that should look good. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Besides that, everything else I think was fine with that movie except for the end. Well, I guess we did find out that, like, partway through she was a Jedi, right? Was that in the first movie or the second movie? I really did forget. It might have been in the first movie, never mind. We find out that she is Force sensitive. I will still say, I mean, they do hint at it in the Lego movie afterwards. Like, one of those Lego movies is that Finn is Force sensitive, if that is canon. That Finn is Force sensitive. But I still personally think it would have been better if Finn was Force sensitive. Because if they wanted to have Kylo Ren get beat in the first movie, what they should have done is had Finn and Rey team up to then beat Kylo Ren early on, or at least barely beat him, before a pissed off Chewbacca pulls up with a Millennium Falcon and blasts the shit out of Kylo Ren. And not only that, oh yeah, that was another thing that, like, pissed me off in that movie, I will say. Another thing they should have changed in that movie, I know I'm going on a rant on this, but I have to say it here. Finn not wanting to kill villagers, and then being perfectly fine and laughing his ass off when he killed his own fellow soldiers, was something that, like, at first I didn't think about, until, like, I watched a video on, like, oh, how the Force Awakens. How the Force Awakens could have been better. And, like, I was watching, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Here's, I'm like, eh. And then I hear them say, oh yeah, Finn was perfectly fine with killing his own, like, fellow people. He was even cheering about it. Like, the story would have been a lot better if they chose to show just what is it? Not the opposite side of it, but the, like, turmoil that a person who turns from the bad side to the good side would feel about killing his own fellow soldiers. Because he should have felt, like, a lot of pain, a lot of, like, you know, kind of regret for killing his own fellow people while trying to escape and rescue Poe Dameron. But instead, they decided to make him laugh and cheer about killing a whole bunch of people and flying away. And then that was it. And that's the only time we see about that. Like, we could have gotten more in-depth feeling for a stormtrooper. But instead, they throw that away because Disney needs a faceless villain to have the heroes shoot at, so that it's, you know, heroic. Like, that's what the video said. I think that's what the video said. Or maybe that's just something I thought about. I don't know. But that is just generally how it is. Like, always, like, a lot of stories need that, like, faceless villain that you don't think about. You're just like, ah, the hero killed this guy, hero killed that guy. Like, it really matters. They're faceless. They don't matter. They're just robots, right? Like, that's how it feels. They don't have a face. They're not people. But then, like, that could have changed everything. Because we find out, oh, Finn is a stormtrooper. Finn is a person who was raised from a child to become a stormtrooper. He's one of those. But he never wanted to kill. He just got out of, like, training and everything, I guess, and, like, got into the field for the first time. Because in that movie, he didn't want to kill anyone in that village. Like, he didn't pull a trigger. And I thought that was, like, a really good way of doing it. And then he was just fine with killing everybody. Made no sense. I don't know. Like, that was something they could have changed. Like, those two things just needed to be changed. Finn's story, and, like, the story of the stormtroopers, and also Rey at the end of the movie. Rey, Finn, and Kylo Ren at the end of the movie, it should not have been a win for what's her face, Rey. I still say it would have been a lot more impactful if she lost in the beginning. And don't even get me started with the second movie, the Phasma maneuver, or whatever people like to call it. Jesus, we're not even going to talk about the second movie. Oh my god, that was terrible. The third movie is nothing better. Like, I personally hate... I guess I don't hate using the word Mary Sue and Gary Stew. Because if they exist, they exist. We know they exist in many different, like, media. Sometimes we're fine with them, sometimes we're not. Like, technically, Anakin was a Gary Stew. Right? The male counterpart of a Mary Sue. That was Anakin. The chosen one. He immediately destroyed a gigantic ship. He rose up the ranks of the Jedi. He did a whole bunch of stuff. He was fantastic in the war. He was strong, a lot of force power, that stuff. But the story is technically like very super. The shoved him into the clone. Rey was the bad Sue because like Rey's story, she beats everyone. She was very powerful techniques. All of that, not even trying, but like all these force techniques and shit. Like, yeah, she was treading on the dark side or whatever. There's a few more, maybe even the side, only the group Poe, Finn, what's his face, could come in and like convince her to return to the light side, and then boom, you're good. You have a good story. Something like that, but it's just the way they had everything done is just kind of bad. Because it felt very railroady as well. Like, some movies, yes, I know a movie is just supposed to bring you from point A to point B, with some stuff happening in the middle. But this movie just felt like it just shot to point B. Like, those two movies, like, they were long. Don't forget, each of those Star Wars movies were about 2.5 hours. I did not spell that right. Each Star Wars movie, 7. Let's see, 7 was 2 hours 16 minutes. 8 was 2 hours and 32 minutes. And 9 was 2 hours and 22 minutes. Each one of those movies was that long. But it just didn't do it right. Give me a second. Damn it, what's going on? Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just... I forgot what I was saying, because I got interrupted. My mom called me. I had to make sure everything was good there. Ah. So... I'll just say one other thing about Star Wars before I just stop talking about it. No, I'll say two things. One, Luke. How they did Luke was terrible. I know I'm ranting about this for like 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. I don't know if y'all can hear this. There's something going on outside. Sounds like a whole building's burning down. What's going on? They got everything going. There's a lot of fire trucks passing by. Or police, I can't tell. Could be both. Alright, sorry about that. But, yeah, no, the eighth movie, how they portrayed Luke in that movie was terrible. Not only that, also for... Was it Boba Fett? Was it Boba Fett? No. Yes. Boba Fett, see, the first season of Boba Fett, first and probably only season of Boba Fett, because the Boba Fett show was terrible. I'm sorry if you actually thought that show was good. Because, yeah, it has some good parts. But most of that show was shit. No, you cannot tell me otherwise. That most of that show was not, it was bad. It was terrible. It was, But I digress on that part. But I'm not going into the whole Boba Fett situation. Maybe I will, actually. But, like, how they dealt with the Grogu situation was just bad. Because how they had Legends Luke do things was so much better. Because Legends Luke knew that, like, he went around to different Jedi temples. He picked up a lot of, like, research notes, all of that stuff, anything that remained. And he did his, like, you know, he did his due diligence, and he knew that the reason that the original Jedi Order failed is because of their, like, they cut themselves off of all emotion. Like, you're not allowed to have most of your emotions besides, I guess, happiness. But barely. You essentially have to be a monk. You can't experience anger. You can't experience sadness. Even though technically you can, but you can't at the same time. You can't experience happiness, but you can, but you can't at the same time. Like, Luke knew, Legends Luke knew that that was a terrible way of doing the Jedi Order. So he did what Qui-Gon Jinn wanted the Jedi Order to be. Which is one that you're allowed to use your emotions, you're allowed to release your emotions, as long as you don't delve too deep into them, which would lead you to the dark side. That's how Legends Luke kinda did it. I'm paraphrasing massively. But because Legends Luke has a wife, has 2 children. That's Legends Luke for you. And he was also the most powerful Force user, besides, obviously, Anakin, who's dead. But alive at the time, he was the most powerful Force user. And, you know, was just vibing. Chilling, I guess, technically. Doing a lot of stuff, facing off against rising Sith forces, facing off against, what is her name? Mavalith or something? The mother, essentially. You know, the father, the son, and the daughter. The son being the dark side, the daughter being the light, and the father being the balance of the two. And then you have the mother, which birthed them. But she was human. So she wanted immortality, and jumped into some type of force lake or whatever that turned it into a complete monstrosity before the father, the daughter, and the son sealed her away. And then she escaped at some point because the father, the son, and the daughter are now, I think, dead? I think they're gone at the moment. Because it's implied that in the new Disney canon, I guess in the Disney canon, they're completely gone and possibly going to be replaced by Anakin, who's going to be the new father, Ahsoka, who's going to be the dark side, I mean the light side, and one other character who's going to be the dark side, to be the new balance of the Force. Because the Force needs balance. The Force is, you know, that balance. Anakin brought balance to the Force. He destroyed the Jedi Order, who was getting way too powerful with the light side, and then destroyed the dark side when it became too powerful at the end. Technically not, like, you know, he didn't purposely do that, but technically he brought balance to the Force. Again, there was few Jedi left, and very few possible dark side candidates left at that moment. And then they just butcher it at the end. Like, let's take Luke from the 7th movie, and I'll combine that with the Luke from Boba Fett. Luke gave Grogu a choice: either you become a Jedi, or you go with the Mandalorians. And obviously, Grogu chose to go with the Mandalorians instead. The reason that they did that is because they wanted to keep the continuity of the 7th movie, where Ben destroyed the Jedi Temple that Luke had built up, and killed all the people there. And the whole thing was like, oh, if they killed everybody there and Grogu's with Luke right now, what's gonna happen? Jesus Christ, what is going on out there? God damn. Somebody dying? Jesus. What is going on? Like, something's going on out there. Fire trucks are just going back and forth. I'm hearing like 30 of them for some reason. This town ain't that big. As I was saying, before rudely interrupted by fire trucks again, it's just, I can say if they wanted Luke to become a hermit like Yoda, they could have done it in a better way instead of, oh no, Luke felt like the dark side was taking over Ben. So instead of confronting Ben and taking him to the light side, he chose, I'm gonna try and kill my nephew. It's like, what? What is that jump in logic? Did the creators forget that Luke managed to turn the most one of the most powerful Sith, one of the most in tune to the dark side Sith, to the light. Luke was able to take Darth Vader, and bring him to the light side. And you're really telling me that instead of giving his nephew, you know, the son of his sister and his best friend, instead of giving that, like, trying to, like, coax them back to the light side and not let the wannabe Palpatine clone take over, instead he decides, I'm gonna try and kill him. It's like, what? What? Who thought about that? Like, who thought that that was good? Like, whoever was in that creative room, I hope was fired, but maybe was not. Because they did a terrible job of that. They did not understand Luke's character. They did not understand what Luke was doing and why he was doing it. Have no idea about Halo, have no idea about Master Chief's character, have no idea about the UNSC, have no idea about literally anything. The Covenant, the Flood, the Forerunners, they know nothing. And yet they made a show for it. And that is what the sequel series, the sequel movies, felt like. Now there is a chance, there's a very high chance that they could reset the timeline and fix it up and have the original Luke come back, because they have that weird time room. Now this is like a weird hope I'm putting out into the universe. They have that weird time room that they showed in Rebels and then also showed in the Ahsoka show. That room has the ability to go to different spaces and different times. So they could always technically go back or forward into the future and present and past, and then reset the sequel series and actually have the movies that Star Wars fans wanted to see. Have the Luke we want to see. Again, Luke was the most powerful Force user in the Legends. Like, literally the only person to be able to ride time and no. That's what it is. Like, Luke was so powerful. He was, I think he got the claim of the most powerful Force, the most powerful light side user in Star Wars, which would technically include Prime Anakin, but I don't think would include Chosen One. Chosen Clone Wars episode out at the time, where Anakin became the Chosen One for a moment and literally bitched out the light side and dark side entities. The literal, personification of the light side and the personification of the dark side. And he bitched them out. Straight up told them to sit. So, I'm just saying, it's just... Luke was supposed to be that guy. And then instead they decide... Let's make him a hermit. Let's make him no longer want to teach anybody. Let's make him drink blue milk or green milk or whatever the fuck it's called. Make him an absolute asshole. And completely scrape away everything that is good about Luke. And then that's Luke Skywalker for you. It's like, what? I should have ended this 40 minutes ago because my audio was messing up, but I think... Is my audio gonna be fine if I decide to go back into this? No, I already went on a giant-ass rant. Do you think that really matters? No, because nobody wants to sit through this giant-ass rant. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It was a big rant first about corporations being scummy with their prices, because it's been pissing me off. Amazon. It's just... something that just... I don't know. They could have just done better. And don't even get me started on the 8th movie. They had no idea what they were doing. They tried to completely remove everything that, happened in the 8th movie. Not, completely remove it, but remove most of it. Let's not forget the bullshit Leia thing that happened. Leia's, they were in the command center. The area got shot. They were in, so it's a trap dude died. All of those senators, or whatever the hell they're called, all the admirals are dead. Leia is floating in space for a good, 10 seconds. And yet, suddenly, she's able to... firstly, force move herself forward. Let's take out the fact that, the cockpit got blown up. Everyone else died. Almost instantly. Yet Leia used some force bullshit to push herself forward, was unscathed, by the way, like had some dust on her, but was essentially uninjured, mostly. And just like force pulled herself to a door, opened the door, which led into space, by the way, not decompressed. Like, that shit led straight into space. There was no decompression there. Yet she opened the door to an open hallway with multiple people. They were able to save her from that. Even though the moment that that door opened, every single person in that room should have gotten suctioned straight through that door. Some of them probably in a very gory mess, because I've heard of that, I've heard what happens when, you know, even a small gap exists between pressure. If you know, it's an oil rig thing, situation, or whatever it was. Diving team, they were in a decompression pod, somebody didn't seal it properly, activated everything, opened everything that you needed, did all that stuff, and let's just say there was a lot of red, and it was only through a tiny hole. A tiny hole. Red. Think about that. 2 people, by the way. Instantly. So, for those people that have not been forced, like, literally just jettisoned down to space, or not even turned into a gory mess, would make no sense. I'm sorry to say that. I know I'm ranting massive about this. I don't even know why I'm going on this rant, but I guess it's been on my mind for a while. That, like, such a good series. Again, like, I went on the Pokemon rant 2 nights ago, or whatever, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But again, I will say that I miss the passion that corporations had. I miss when corporations used to try and subvert expectations and do stuff. Which, yes, I will note, they tried to subvert expectations with Luke Skywalker, but that was a terrible way of doing it. That was a failure. Like, that's probably arguably the worst way you could subvert expectations, is to take a beloved character and absolutely butcher them. That's not how you do it. Like, that's terrible. You want to know the better way they could have subverted expectations? Instead of having Luke there, they could have had one of the previous Jedi Masters we might have saw from the temple, aka maybe Mace Windu, who used some Force healing to stay alive. Like, some bullshit like that. Could have been a spirit of a person. Could have been the spirit of Yoda that was there. Because again, Yoda's spirit is still there. Yoda exists still. Yoda, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan. They still have their Force ghosts existing. Hell, even Luke technically could probably Force ghost himself, but then again, maybe he can't. Maybe he didn't learn that technique. I don't know. Anakin! That would have been insane. Imagine. Literally just imagine. Rey pulls up to the island. He hears about, like, some type of Jedi Master, but maybe they, like, some people were confused. Locals were confused. They were like, oh, why is there a glowing being here that claims to be a Jedi Master? Rey pulls up to the island to try and learn some Jedi techniques, and guess who's there? The Force ghosts of Anakin. Because let's say instead of Luke being there and for some reason exiling himself, let's say Luke, either like a weakened version of Luke or whatever, because this is Disney Luke, not Legends Luke, got captured, or died, or something like that. Something bad happened to Luke, where maybe he for some reason let his guard down. Like, let's say Ben still became evil. Luke let his guard down against Ben because that's family. And the moment he let his guard down, Ben was able to get a very lucky strike on Luke that either, like, critically injured him or possibly even killed him. To the point where Luke got, you know, either Luke was critically injured, then captured by Ben, brought to the fake Sidious and then gets experimented on or whatever, or Luke dies there, and then boom, and then whatever, Rey pulls up to the island, and instead it's Force Luke, or it's Force Anakin. Like Anakin would sense, because I don't get why the fuck they tried to do the whole Rey is the new chosen one thing without any proper way of doing it. That was dumb. It was stupid. What they should have done, honestly, that probably would have been better. Literally, Anakin being there, and Anakin's Force Ghost being there, is the reason that Rey becomes the new chosen one to take down this new massive Sith threat. That was going to be disturbing and not bringing balance to the Force. Because bringing balance to the Force is having both light and dark. Again, Disney, for some reason, forgot that. Disney forgot what balance means. Balance does not mean that there should only be light side stuff existing. Balance means dark, light, at a relatively even, thing. Why am I going on a Disney rant? It's just... I just want it to do better. I legit do want them to revise what they've done, and either completely ignore the sequel movie, just say it's some different timeline. It's not that hard to do some timeline mumbo-jumbo, especially with that room of spirit and time or whatever bullshit they got. It's easy to just, go into a different timeline. Boom. This is the new timeline. Instead of having the whole Ahsoka bullshit where all of a sudden, what's-her-face, the Mandalorian chick becomes a Jedi somehow. Somehow, someway, she's a Jedi now. Don't understand where the Force came from. Out her ass, I guess. Also, I just realized something. This will be the last thing I'm going to say. The last 5 minutes of this. I'm sorry I've been going on this rant for so long. The original intention of me, staying for a little bit longer was going to be thanking you guys for subscribing and following me. Because on my Twitch I had 25 followers, although technically, for some reason, Twitch says I have 24, so I don't understand that. But on YouTube, I currently have 16. 16 people are following me currently on YouTube, and it's been going up. I thank you all for that. I really do. But now it's turned into a Disney rant, and the one thing that's pissed me off the most about Disney Star Wars is somebody getting stabbed with a lightsaber, by the way. Yes, I'm getting very loud for this, but you get stabbed with a fucking lightsaber, and somehow you live. And you can't even say, oh, it's because of the anger of the dark side. Because let's not forget, the Mandalorian chick who now has Force powers got stabbed with a lightsaber. And she's a light side user. And yet she lived. Stabbed with a lightsaber, not with a dagger. Not with anything like that. She got stabbed with a lightsaber. A damn lightsaber. Let's not forget, what happened to Qui-Gon Jinn? First movie. Not the exact first movie, but you know what I mean. First in the technical prequel series. He fought Darth Maul. Was doing pretty well, doing pretty decent. Maul predicted his move, got him off balance, and stabbed him straight through the middle of his spine, and got dead. Obviously he lived for a little bit longer, but he died afterwards. So, you're telling me that he could have lived? Because if he lived, the entire series would not have happened. That stab is what caused the entire series to be the way it was. That stab is what the Duel of the Fates meant. That was a fateful stab. That changed everything. That made Anakin go to the dark side. that made the Jedi Order fall for Sidious's plot. That was what changed everything. If that stab meant nothing, if that stab was just, oh, I got stabbed by a glowing, hot, glowing stick that can melt metal, you know, like, it's just... It's like... Huh? Like, what? Like, it's not only the Mandalorian chick that got stabbed and somehow lived. You also have the, what the fuck is her name? Reva, I think her name is? The third sister, whatever the fuck her name is. One of the worst characters introduced in the Disney Star Wars era. Not only did she get stabbed while she was a child by Anakin, that's a stab meant to be, like, deadly. Every other character that got stabbed or slashed by Anakin died, but she lived because she was too mad to die. And then she stabbed the Grand Inquisitor, who somehow lived. And then she got stabbed again, while being an adult, by Vader, and then still lived. How does that make sense? Oh my god, that's just, like, every single time I think about it, it's so dumb. And then every time, like, anybody brings that up, not me in particular, because all of my friends think it's stupid as shit too, but everyone else who I ever, like, see any argument of on the internet is like, oh, well, Darth Maul was sliced in two, yet he still lived. Like, yes, he was the definition of way too angry to die. And also, let's not forget, he's from Dathomir. Dathomirian magic exists in his body as well. Like, they're not gonna explicitly say it. I don't think they ever explicitly said it. But I do believe it was the combination of the dark side just being in him. And, like, he was way too angry to die, and that enhanced his the Dathomirian magic that made him born. And then, boom. He was reborn. Or lived, at least, long enough to get some, like, implants into him. It's just... I don't know, it's just... It's just sad. It's sad to see a series that was so beloved by many just reach the dog shit pile. Again, Marvel's done it too, and it's basically anything owned by Disney has just been bad. Indiana Jones went downhill. Originally owned by, like, Disney, I think, back then too, but it was doing well. Then went downhill in the fourth movie. I think they kind of rushed it in the third movie, if I remember, like, people saying. The third movie was rushed, and then the fourth movie was just, eh. Was it that movie? Was it the Indiana Jones series? Like, a lot of people say that. Because I didn't mind the third movie. I didn't mind the first, second, and third movie. Even the fourth movie, I didn't mind that much. I thought it was, like, pretty interesting. The fifth movie, I thought was, like, fun. It's like a one-time watch movie. And then it just had, you know, instead of it being his son being the new next adventurer, instead they have his son die in a war, off-screen, and Indiana Jones has a student teach him, or, like, become the next Indiana Jones or whatever, and in case they want to make more Indiana Jones products, even though it won't be Indiana Jones anymore, it'll be whatever that lady's name is, that I completely forgot what her name is. But they basically just killed off his son, who originally was supposed to be implied to be the next, like, adventuring dude. Like, he was gonna become the new archaeologist, adventurer, like, exploring lands. It was gonna be, like, an interesting thing, and then, no, they threw it out. I forgot what the reason was, but it just got trashed, and then they had this movie come out, because they were gonna try and possibly revive the series, but it probably didn't do as well as they wanted it to. Like, I'm not gonna fall into the whole narrative of it being woke garbage, because it's not. Like, I don't exactly know where they see it as being that. Exactly. Because it's not like they had some scenes where, like, you know, she kicked the shit out of a giant-ass man. Again, what's it called? Captain America and Brave New World? Like that, I can probably... that one I can't agree, it's just, like, dumb as shit. You're telling me like, no offense to the actual person, the actual actor, but she is very short. Like, like, and she's just a normal person in the movie, so, like, realistically, she should not have been able to do shit. Besides, I guess maybe get a few dick hits. You know, the dick punch, the very classic one. The most effective method of taking down any dude: hit him in the dick. Big or small, doesn't matter how much that worked out, doesn't matter anything like that. If it is not protected, it is the biggest weakness of any man that ever exists. Hit him in the dick. That will at least give you a minimum of 30 seconds of just reeling pain, up to possibly even like sometimes it could last like 10 minutes, just like hindering the person, and then you can beat the shit out of them. Like, I'm just saying, even for like animals. Again, animals as well. Like, men, like, the dick, easiest part to hit. I mean, not easiest part to hit, but it's like the universal thing where if something is attacking you, you hit him in the dick, and they're bound to run off. They're bound to leave. Because that is like a very vulnerable spot. And most creatures, most beings, most people would run or leave or just cower away to try and not have that area get hit again, because it hurts. It's all that area has very sensitive nerves. But I digress. Like, it's just like, that one is just, I don't know. The Indiana Jones series, I personally do not think should have gotten another movie. It was another series that got another movie. Pirates of the Caribbean should... Oh, you know, it was Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean had 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 movie. 1 and 2 were made in decent time, but 3 was rushed, is what I'm hearing from a lot of people. That 3 was kind of rushed through things. You can actually probably notice it in the script and everything, and the storytelling as well. But personally, I thought it was a decent movie, even with the rushed script. It was a really good movie. And then the 4th movie, a lot of people have a problem with, but I didn't mind. I thought it was decent, although it did kind of regress Jack Sparrow a little bit, but other than that, it was fine. And then the 5th movie completely demolished Captain Jack Sparrow's growth. Like, literally threw it out. It ruined, what's his name? Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? You had Elizabeth, Jack, and the other dude that I forgot his name of. I gotta end this. What am I doing? I've talked for over an hour, just chatting. I'm sorry that I did that, because every single time I've like tried to think that I can go into it, go back into the game, it just started to fuck around with me again, the audio, so I just gave up on that. But, like, I'll just say, the fifth movie just, like, butchered his character, I don't know. All I have to say is, all of this whole rant that I have here started from me just being annoyed at Amazon's prices, and then I went to Disney's prices, and now I started a Disney rant for 40 minutes. Like, I apologize, I will apologize massively for the rant. It's just, again, it's like Pokemon. I loved the franchise. I wanted to see that one better. And Disney as well. Disney has so many good shows. So much good like, IP that they could work with and make beautiful stories for. And then they just don't. They instead, again, pander to their, like, investors and pander to fucking BlackRock. It's like, why? It's like, pandering to your investors don't give you anything. Like, realistically, most of the investors, like, I have seen that, okay, if you put certain things into your movies or do certain things for games and movies, BlackRock is one of the most infamous investing companies, and they'll give you, like, a bonus. Like, BlackRock gives a bonus for specific things being added into games and TV and shows and movies. But realistically, that bonus would be less than if the movie or game did really fucking well and was actually made good. Because I guess what their hope is that the bonus would come in, you know, the higher-ups would get their bonus, all of that stuff, and, you know, the company would get the big bonus, the big boost. And then they would hope that the shit TV show that they put out, the shit movie that they put out, or the crappy game that they put out still makes enough numbers to be as high, if not higher, than if they actually made a quality product and spent the time and money to make that product. And they would just hope that, oh, it would even out. But no, it doesn't. It never does. Like, except for Pokemon, because again, Pokemon is one of the biggest, like, popular stuff, and no matter what, if you're one of those Nintendo people and a massive Pokemon fan, you're just gonna overlook the fact that the game is bad. Like, it's a bad game. Again, like I mentioned before, Pokemon ZA is a bad game, but a bad modern game, but a good Pokemon game. Not the best, a good one. Again, still, personal opinion. Black and White and Black and White 2 are the best Pokemon games, have the best story, and in general just have the best battle sense. Also introduce triple battles. Like, it's just the best. Like, straight up, yeah, it just is. And I really... Oh my god. Alright, final thing I'll say. Like, for now, for real this time. This'll be the last thing I will say on Pokemon's behalf. I have seen the leaks, the Wind and Wave, and the next few games that they're gonna come out with. Their budgets, which are really garbage, by the way. Like, yes, it's Japan's budget compared to American budgets. It's very bad. But in Japan, I guess it's a decent budget. But it's just not enough for a Pokemon product. But I have not seen a single thing say Gen 5. Black and White, no remakes, no nothing like that. And it's kind of disappointing, because Gen 5 is so good. Like, the last time a generation game, or like a remake came out, was again Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and that game did terribly. Alright, but... And that's kind of all I'll say on it. It just did bad. It was bad. And they're just doing bad. I want a proper Black and White remake. That's all I can say. I want a proper Black and White remake, and I want a proper Disney Star Wars series that stays consistent and good quality and storytelling. And that's how I'm gonna end this. If you made it to the end of my giant rant, or even skipped ahead to the end, I do thank you for watching and listening early on. I'm sorry that I ended the gameplay so early, but the audio kept on glitching, and anytime I thought about entering back into the game, it glitched again, so... whatever. And yeah, I could probably hop into it right now and just ignore the audio crackling and glitching, but it just does not sound right, and I don't know how long it'll last. Even the last part, it had glitching at the end there. I really did want to continue going. Fuck. Tomorrow, I probably will go massive. Hopefully dive deep. I might even ignore when the audio starts crackling. Who knows? But I guess thank you for watching and listening. Seriously. I know it was a stupid rant. I probably said a lot of dumb things. But I'm just passionate about this stuff. I really just want things to do better. Again, like I said before, I want the passion to come back. That's all I want. That's all we need. Is just corporations to have the passion. Again, look at what happened when passion came through for Hollow Knight. Silksong exists. A $20 game, and yet it has so much in it. Can still be completed within 20 hours, but, you know, so much in it. Expedition 33, a game made with passion. From XEA. Was it XEA or XUbisoft? People. Passion was put into that game. By the way, 100% that game should win Game of the Year. It's already on the list. But it should win Game of the Year. I swear to God, if Donkey Kong Bonanza wins Game of the Year, then it's straight up rigged. Like, I will just say that for a fact. Death Stranding also is another one where it's just gonna be rigged if it wins. Like, yes, those games are good. But Expedition 33 was just something else. It's like Elden Ring. It's one of those games where, like, you wake up and you want to play Expedition 33. Like, Elden Ring, when Elden Ring came out, I woke up and I wanted to play Elden Ring. That's all I wanted to do. I went to work. What time did it come out? 2021? Yeah, I went to work. All I wanted to do was just play Expedition. All I wanted to do was just play Elden Ring. Same with Expedition 33. All I wanted to do was just play it. I wanted to just win. I got my ass kicked a lot. I did struggle a whole lot. But I had so much fun. And the music was so good. Everything was so good. So I'm just hoping that it wins. Again, I will say that. Like, the only games that should win Game of the Year are Expedition 33 and Silksong. I hate that I'm still doing this. I'm still here. Still here. Still haven't ended my stream, even though I kept on saying, I'm gonna end my stream, I'm gonna end my stream, I swear I'm gonna end my stream. And I don't. Oh yeah. Yeah, so like a lot of people say Expedition 33. Some people think Hades 2. Possibly, I guess. That one would actually be a decent choice, I guess. Silksong is a fantastic choice for Game of the Year. Donkey Kong Bonanza was a great game, but does not deserve Game of the Year. Death Stranding 2 was another great game, but does not deserve Game of the Year. I know it doesn't exactly matter, but again, it's the principle of the thing, where if a game has a stranglehold on reality for a bit, on gamers for a while, or as my dad likes to say, players, if a game just has that, like Elden Ring had it for, like, literally had a stranglehold on everything. I forgot the other game that had like a stranglehold on the world for a bit. I know that last year, I forgot what game got robbed. That I thought like deserved Game of the Year last year. Hold on. Oh, this talk about the stuff, but I don't want to talk about the stuff right now. I'm trying to, like, end my stream, but I gotta see. What was Game of the Year nominees last year? Black Myth, that was it. Literally, the winner should have been Black Myth. Black Myth held last year. Like, everyone was talking about Black Myth Wukong. Everyone was, like, hyping up Black Myth Wukong. Yes, Astrobot was a great game. Did not deserve it. I can say that with a fact. And I have a fear that Donkey Kong Bonanza's gonna win because of what happened last year where Astrobot won. It's just something that should not happen. Anyway, I'm gonna end this. Again, thank you for listening to the extra piece of that rant. I apologize that literally more than half of this part is going to be me ranting about Disney, subscription prices, all this BS. I apologize. It should have just been pure gameplay. I blame Microsoft and Twitch. This is probably one of the reasons why I would never become an affiliate. I don't know. I might think about it. Who knows? Because money is money. Like, I don't want to do this for money. But then again, if I can maybe make a few cents to maybe a few extra dollars to help with living, because in this day and age, oh my god, then I would not say no to it. Like, I can't. I physically cannot say no to that. Because I'm not rich. I'm not even, I wouldn't even, like, personally, I wouldn't be considered middle class. Technically, I would be considered lower class. Personally alone. So, anything that might help, technically, I guess I should go for. Even though I don't want to have that mindset of, I want to make money on the internet, but I might have to, if it's even possible. Otherwise, I would have to get myself a second job. Start doing stuff like that and just make myself way more tired than I am now. Alright, but whatever. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following, subscribing. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Follow my Twitch. I guess technically, if y'all want me to become an affiliate, then I would just need one more follower and just some people to pop on. But I don't think I want to become an affiliate, so I'm gonna leave that to y'all. Like, realistically, I'm straight up leaving that to fate and chance, because I just personally do not think I care. And also, I kind of fear that if I become an affiliate, I can no longer talk shit about things. So, yeah, I want to talk shit about things. A lot of things. And also, I don't want people to pop into my stream and then be forced to watch an ad. Scummy shit. Whatever. Thank you all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, where I'll do a morning stream. Probably have less energy than I do now, but whatever. Peace.